Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having an absolutely magical day today. Thanks for joining me on another Saturday live stream. I'm so glad that I can bring it to you. I really am. It's so much fun for me to start my weekend off this way with you. It just means a great deal to me. So thank you for being here. Let's say good morning to a few of our friends who checked in early this morning: Ben, Eamon, Max, Quentin, Bihi, Heather, Russell, Fabio, Vicky, Candace, Russell, Alexis, Quentin, Chelsea, Brad, Nicholas, Holly, Russell, Finn, Joanne, Amanders, Renee, Finn, Kim, Craig's Robotics, MH Bauer, Cindy, Michelle, I like that background picture, Amy, Katie, Donna, Kathy, Caddy, Heather, DM Diva, Elaine, I think it's Elaine, Lisa, Dana, Heather, Kristen, Dreamers Empire, Emin, Dana, Lonnie, Unamused, Lonnie, TJ, Eric, Sarah, Nathan, Jen, and Felix. Good morning to you. I hope you're having an absolutely magical day this morning. Thanks for checking in bright and early. It means a great deal that you are here. Lots to talk about today, especially with regard to Toy Story Land and all of that excitement that's coming. But you can always, from this point forward anyway, you should be able to track how many days to go for our next adventure right behind me. Let me know if you can't see that. You should be able to see it pretty well. Caddy, you missed last stream because I was on a cruise and now I'm back. I hope you had a wonderful time. Was it a Disney cruise or was it a different cruise line? You have to let us know. It's E-Man. Oh, sorry. So sorry. I'm trying to get that right, E-Man. I'm sorry about that. Good morning, House. Good morning. Good to see you from California. Oh, where's everybody from? Hi, Audrey. Yeah, if I'm sweating profusely, it's because there are lights on and it's hot around here in the DC area. So yeah, it's one of those days. I gotta get used to it though. I have to get used to it. This will tie into a video I just made that I had so many wonderful comments about whether or not moving to Florida is right for you. That's for later in the stream. My agent's going to Disney to check out the food from Toy Story. It looks really good, doesn't it? I mean, some of that food. So going back to that Toy Story Land and Woody's Lunchbox, did you see the picture? I'm going to make I think a video about this. Maybe it'll come out tomorrow. But was it the barbecue brisket melt? That looked amazing. And then they have the French toast sandwich. Oh my gosh. Good morning from California. Hey, Lonnie, DM Diva from Virginia. Haven't been able to watch live for a couple weeks. Eric, good to see you too. Amanda's here from Virginia. Can't sit still because I'm finally going to Walt Disney World in how many days? In just a few days. I'm excited for you. It was a Disney cruise. Just got back from. I'm so glad to hear it. Hi there from Canada, Texas, Wales. Hey, Sarah. Saren. Paint the Night Parade. Last night, we're all jealous. That sounds amazing. Going on a Disney cruise. Your first Disney cruise in 5 days. Dragonfly. I hope you have a great time. Which ship is it? I know you're going to have fun. Let us know. Yes, here in Maryland, I got to a high of 80 yesterday. E-Man, wasn't it amazing? It was so warm. And then you bring up the comment about should you move to Florida, and we're all of us Marylanders are just like sweating like it's craziness. Seattle, Washington. Hi there. Yes, my shirt today. You may recognize it. It's that green that's supposed to blend in. This area is under refurbishment for your future enjoyment. I thought it was funny. Still working on that diet. I'm still working on it. I want one of everything too. Didn't that look good, Renee? The only thing that I hesitate on was the Greek yogurt parfait. Like usually I like yogurt parfaits, but I'm not a fan of Greek yogurt, so I'm gonna have to. I'll try it and let you know. I'm going to Disney World in 2 weeks. Carter, I'm excited for you. It's gonna be fun. Don't miss things during Flower and Garden Festival. I recommend some things not to miss. There's so many things to see, but as long as you go, you take it all in, you see the flowers and the amazing topiaries that they put together, you're going to be seeing some of the best. Hi, just got here. Hi, Disney Freak. Good to see you. Hi, Michael. Good morning. Our 5-year-old Gabe says hi. Well, hi, Gabe. Thanks for joining me. Let's see. Snow in Nebraska today. Oh, that's expecting snow in Nebraska. Eric, can you send some of that over our way? It's too hot here. And I know I shouldn't be complaining. 80 degrees, Michael, that's not hot. I know, but wow, it's a big difference from what we had in the winter. You know, you like those 50s, 40s. Those for us in Marylanders, we like it. I live in Florida during the winter. It's in the 60s. Floridians will be wearing coats, and I'll be in a t-shirt and shorts. Oh my gosh, I know. Going to Disney for the 4th of July. Can't wait. Oh yes, that's going to be fun too. Let's talk about that actually, because I've been thinking more and more about this, and I've been now for, I think this is my 3rd 4th of July celebration, and I love it. I absolutely love 4th of July at Walt Disney World. The whole Americana feeling, it's just, I love it. You know, the John Philip Sousa fireworks, the Magic Kingdom, and the cannon that goes off. Amazing. Truly amazing. I was thinking about trying a new location to see it this year. I wanted to kind of change my perspective, but last time I went to the California Grill for a view of the fireworks, you lose a little bit, I feel like, when you're not like right next to the castle. So I might change where I am near the castle, but I'll probably still be in the Magic Kingdom. I was thinking about seeing it from the Polynesian, from the Contemporary, even from Grand Floridian, and then I was thinking to myself, I kind of want to be closer. I don't know, I want to be right next to it. So anyway. Are you moving to Florida? I have no immediate plans to move to Florida. We'll get to this. We will get to this. It's going to be, trust me, if there was a Florida announcement, it would be like a huge video thing. I would make it enormous. It would be big. It's going to be hot and humid in Maryland for the next few months. Enjoy spring. Yep. Pretty much. Fast Pass is Monday. Okay, well, Fast Pass for the rest of us is hopefully not, Monday's good, I'm glad, but yeah. Sandy was here in California for her vacation. Oh, that's fun. It's my best Sandy too, Lonnie. I remember seeing you guys both at the Magic Kingdom. It's cold and rainy here in Indiana. Well, Kristen, can you sense? Well, I don't want cold and rainy. Cooler. We want cooler weather. Good morning, all. Expecting sleet and freezing rain tonight. Well, New Hampshire. I guess we could have it worse, right? I'll be waiting for your reviews. Don't worry. I'll be bringing them too. It'll be fun. Hi, Michael. Good to be some Disney positivity through a tough week. It's tough being here. Paul, I am sorry about that. Yeah, April's a tough month for me with my real job, with my other job. It's tough. It's one of the toughest months for us. So I love being able to share in the magic, and it's a long week. Think about Disney. Do you think Disney will buy out Marvel contract and turn the Tower of Terror into Rock and Roller Coaster to Marvel Land? Haley, I hope not. I'd love to see more Marvel at Disney World. We're getting more of it at Epcot with the new Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster. Do I think they're going to buy that contract? Somehow I feel like Universal's not going to let them. I don't know. I feel like it'll be interesting. We'll see how it works out. Michael, have you ever gone to the Disney Resort in Vero Beach? Apparently when I was like 3 or 4 years old I went, but I don't remember it. Kristen, those 4th of July fireworks are amazing. I truly believe that those 4th of July fireworks are the best at Walt Disney World. Maybe it's because my love for America and Americana theming, but they're just so intense, and the music goes so well. I think they're the best. Definitely some of the best, anyway. Celebrate my 18th birthday and graduation. Katie, I'm excited for you. Congratulations. Graduation. Big deal. Any plans for college? Have you ever had your birthday at the parks? Yes. When I was younger, about 10 years old or so, I actually had my actual birthday at the parks. Not this year, but, we'll see. No, Michael, YouTube and Disney is a real job. Oh, we know it definitely. Oh, I love it. It definitely is a real job. I'm talking about my other job. Yeah, the other one isn't. Very funny, man. Sonny likes Disney. Will there be all day? Well, we'll be there all day, June 30th. Let's ride Slinky Dog together. Well, if you see me, come say hi. I am more than happy to say hi to friends if I see you in the parks. Oh, thank you. Yes, this mug was custom made for me by a friend. Look at that. It's Olaf, and then on the back you have that quote. It's the thoughtfulness in our community always astounds me. It really does. If I were you, I'd be gone to Florida. Florida's economy rocks. Okay, maybe I should start talking about it. All right, we'll talk about it, and then we'll loop back to the other topics. Did you and your brother book your next cruise? We've been thinking about it. We have. Freezing rain all weekend here. I'm using my time indoors to plan my November-December trip. Exciting. I'm drinking tea. Good question, Quentin. Okay, so on to the topic at hand, which I know a lot of people want to talk about. Okay, let me answer some more of these questions first. Michael, Michael, are you excited and plan to going to Disneyland with Marvel Land opens? I hope to go to Disneyland soon. I have been working on a lot of things for the future, and I have you to thank. I'm going to get back on this, but I have you to thank for these wonderful adventures. You watch, you share, you like the videos, you comment. It helps us go on even more adventures, and I can't thank you enough for it. So I hope to do more of that in the future. Soft opening, hoping for a soft opening of Toy Story Land. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be. Toy Story Land, I feel like it's not as, we had not a soft opening, but we had soft-ish opening of Pandora, World of Avatar, and that was a much larger area. So Toy Story Land, I have a feeling you'll be seeing some of that soft opening. We'll see, though. No guarantees. I'm job searching and have definitely looked at Walt Disney World jobs every couple of weeks. It's so tempting, isn't it? It really is. I hope the package I sent to you arrived safely. Robin, I think it did. Yeah, I'll have to double check, but I have a few more things, so don't worry. There'll be more mail opening in the future. Once my kids are grown, I'm seriously thinking about moving to Florida. Eric, I think you'd love it. Okay, let's talk about it. That video I made about if moving to Florida is right for you, I got a lot of great comments, and I have to thank you for them. I responded to several of them. I always try to respond to as many comments as I can, but as you can imagine, trying to make, it's tough to keep up. But I really do appreciate those comments. And there were a lot of different themes that I got from the comments that you left for me. There were some very specific instances and some examples from friends who have moved down there and said they loved it, every minute of it. And some, not many, but some who said that they moved down there and they started to lose the magic, which is a big fear of mine. But a lot of the themes I got, some of the, let's talk about those fears first. Let's talk about the fears first. Losing the love for Disney, still there, but I feel like it wouldn't be, I wouldn't let it be lost. I would make sure that my love for Disney was not lost, even if that meant limiting myself to once every 2 weeks. Like, that is how far I'm willing to take it. I'll say, okay, I'm going to live not too far away and only willing to go every 2 weeks, just to make sure. But I don't think, I get this feeling like that fear isn't as serious as it needs to be, or as it could be. I feel like I can control that a little bit. It's more in my control. Another thought that you brought up to me that I hadn't even thought about is the crime. You know, there is crime in Florida. You got to think about which community you want to live in. You got to do your homework and all of this. And I think there are some safe areas to live in. You're looking at me and you may have never been to the DC area, and you're thinking to yourself, Michael, DC far more dangerous. It comes down to, you know, the community very well. I know I have never experienced personally any crime in this area, which is shocking, right? Because you think of this area of crime, but for Florida, they have some too, so that's something to think about. The bugs, the other critters, the alligators, all those scary things, that's other fears. But the pros, to me, vastly outweigh it. You're living right next to Mickey. You're able to go to all of these events. There's no shoveling of snow, and the weather is a good thing, but the weather can be the other way too, with the hurricanes and the mugginess and the hot all the time. Look at me, I'm sweating, and it's 80 degrees, so that's something to consider too. And there's a big factor that I hadn't thought about at all when I made the video, and that's the pace of life. I live in the DC metropolitan area, DMV is what we call it, and it's a very fast-paced lifestyle. There's a lot of things happening all the time. Everybody's plugged in, moving fast, doing all these things. And I can talk more about that if you want. But I feel like, for me, as someone who's lived in this area my whole life, that would change. The pace of life would be very, very different. So, I have no plans to move in the immediate future at all. No job, no house, no plans at all. You have to know that. So I'm telling you these things from just perspective. I want to make sure I make that very clear. If I do have plans in the future, you'll be the first to know. I'll make a huge video to be a big thing, but I will let you know. Okay, let's go back. I've missed comments. I'm so sorry. 53 days till you're at Disney. Alexis, excited for you. Behe, my wife wants me to find a job in Florida. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I think the ideal situation is to take many trips there each year, a longer one in the winter. That makes a lot of sense. Human, 3 days till Disneyland. Enjoy. Sunny, every time me and my wife see a pair of American flag shorts at a store now, we look at each other and say, waves of Disney. Because, those are one of my new favorite swim trunks, the American flag shorts. I love those. Fears, hurricanes, heat and humidity, alligators. Exactly, I agree. I would be able to still enjoy the magic. Exactly, and you can kind of control that. Like, okay, how frequently am I going to go and all of that? My company expanded, I'm guessing, to Florida, so we are thinking about it. That's exciting. Are you very excited? This new Star Wars theme park in 2019? Absolutely. Galaxy's Edge, very excited about it. Magic doesn't seem to be lost on Tim. You're right, Tim and Jen, they are not, the magic's not lost on them, but they've lived in that area their whole lives. So different, it's a completely different dynamic. It's important to remember. Every time the lottery gets over a couple $100 million, I would buy a place at Golden Oaks. I'm right there with you. I would do the same thing. What would work or allow a leave time to maybe try Florida, maybe a month or two? I don't know about that, Felix. I've thought about that. My work is very flexible. My other job, right? So I consider this my passion, my calling. I love making videos. I love being able to share in the magic in this community. I consider the best in the world. But would my other job allow me to do that? Maybe. They have a lot of flexibilities, which is really, really nice. Okay, let's keep scrolling here. Bugs, alligators, snakes, Floridians, please help me with my fears. I know, and me too. Why hesitate in moving? Your passion is Disney. Well, don't forget, my family all lives here. I have a job, a career here that allows me to go to Disney frequently. So there's a lot of factors. You're saying, Michael, why don't you just go right now? I have a whole career here and a family here, so yeah, it's a lot of things. And when I say family, I mean father, mother, brothers in California, sister, grandmother, and other family members. They're close by. Looking at I've missed so many comments. I'm so sorry if I missed your comment. I have 226 days till I go on my first home. Just over 20 years. I'm so excited to return to the happiest place on earth. Angela, I'm so excited for you. Quentin, my mail didn't make it in the video. Do you know if from Canada, stickers all over it? Yes, there is one with stickers all over it. So I think that's yours, Quentin. Send a little package to you. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate the mail. It means so much. Call up Bob Iger for a job. Yeah, let's do that. That'd be good. I was in Orlando last week for a short trip, and oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I missed the comments. Short trip, and your videos gave me so many great ideas. We are already planning around September. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Jen. I'm so glad the videos helped you. As someone who usually stays at a value resort, Pop, do you plan to stay at the Star Wars resort once it opens? Yep, absolutely, no question. It's going to take all my money, but I can't resist that. That is going to be 100% happening. 100%, absolutely. I want to be one of the first ones in there. Cheaper annual pass for a Florida resident. That's another huge positive. Happy birthday, Jen. Yes, no doubt about it. Michael, are you going to watch Avengers Infinity War? Absolutely. Absolutely, positively. I hope my sister and I will be able to do it together. Great to be here, Jessica. I'm glad you are there, too. Vicky, me too. If we moved, it would be my entire family. Dad, brothers. Can't be without family. Exactly. Michael, how are you always so positive? What do you do when you feel down? David, that's a really good question. I consider our community something that I rely on you more than you know. You are a positive force. This community is such a positive force in my life. I hope it's a positive force in your life. To be able to know that you're part of, there's so many things, you can. You may not know this about me. I don't watch the news. I haven't in like 6-7 years. I don't. And sometimes I'm behind on that, but I just don't like it. It makes me feel sad. And I just don't. Now, it has nothing to do with anything that's going on. It's just overall, to me, like there's always something like sad news for something. And so I don't like to watch it. And so instead I have this wonderful community. So I try to be around things that make me feel happy. Does that make sense? So some people say, okay, Michael, that's kind of like in a bubble. But yes, but life is so short. I don't want to be expending mental energy on things that don't make me happy. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. I know it seems weird, and this is getting really Michael personal stuff, and I'm happy to share it. I just don't know if it interests you, but it's something interesting. It's weird for someone who lives in this area. Super weird. My best friend and I are actually planning to go down for 3 days next month to look for a new house in Florida. Are you serious? Are you serious? Let me know. I watch Disney YouTube videos when I'm down. And I love watching. I watch others. I try to rewatch some of the old stuff. That's how I learn to become better, is by watching some of mine and some of others to try and learn about what a good strategy for me would be. Oh my gosh, I'm missing comments. I am so sorry. Let's see. I'm going to Star Wars Land once opening day. Finn, I hope to be there too. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. With your family, ever consider moving to Florida? Also, I haven't asked. I'll ask them. Watching your cruise videos sold us on the last one. We are doing a week on the Dream next year instead of a flower and garden trip. We will be our first ever cruise. I am so excited for you. Let us know what you think. Joanne, I don't watch the news either. Don't worry, I'm not alone. I stopped watching the news as well. It does wonders for the health. It really does. The news gives me anxiety. Exactly. So instead I scroll through the Facebook group. I love our community. Our community is amazing. You have so much more time when you just focus on, life's too short. Why spend mental energy on things that you don't really control? I hate to say it that way, but it's kind of like, I control the little things I do, and being able to share in our community and being able to bring positive. I try to bring positive things to you. I try to be able to make something better. If I can do something to make someone's life a little better, I did a good thing. So that's me. I can control the little things. That's what I try to do. You're the best thing since sliced potato chips. Oh, thank you, Vicky. You're the best. Michael, do you like these names for Disney ships? The Disney Wish and Believe. I love them both. So great. Florida resident rates for Disney year cruises. See, another one. My favorite videos of yours is when you are in Animal Kingdom and only had 45-minute wait for flights of passage. Love your excitement. It was a special moment, let me tell you. Chelsea, sliced bread. Thank you. I like the bread emoji. Very cool. All my husband does is watch news, so I don't have to. There you go. Okay, someone else can do it. Michael, what's your most favorite event at Magic Kingdom throughout the year? So 4th of July are my favorite fireworks. But my favorite, event, I'm going to say Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, because I get to dress up in costume, and that soundtrack, it's Halloween, everybody. I love that soundtrack. There's a lot to love. Michael, come visit us in Golden Oaks. Are you serious? You live in Golden Oaks? Who said that? I missed who said I'd love to visit you. I really would. Don't want to do too negative. Right. I don't like to watch negative things. I like to watch positive things. Exactly. 4 months till my land and sea adventure for my 16th birthday. Congratulations, Sean. What are some must-dos for the dream? There are so many things to do. Go to all the dining experiences. Go to the jacuzzi. Go to the jacuzzi. The adult only 16. Is it 18 years or older? Okay, so there are jacuzzis all over, but so many things to enjoy. Do you ever go to Disney with friends? Oh, yes. No, sometimes I do. I have the same outlook on life as you, and people also look at me, how can you stay so positive? Right. So I believe that, you know, and again, I keep talking about control. It's my way of thinking about it. I can control this and how I feel about the world, and I love being positive. I love being able to share the magic, and that's just what makes me happy. So that's how. Any costume hints today? It's always a costume hint. I'm trying to think of a costume hint. Not today. Not because Michelle and I are going to sit down and do some drawings on Sunday, so we're going to figure it out. Price point for Star Wars Hotel, in your opinion? $1,000 for the 2 or 3 night adventure. Easily. Yes, me and my family's second home in Golden Oaks. Come visit. Really? You have a Brinkley, you have a second home in Golden Oaks? I want to come visit. Is it Brooklyn Bridge? You have a second home in Golden Oaks. I want to come visit. I really do. That'd be amazing. Happiness is what it's all about. Disney sure does help us to get away from the real world. Okay, you know what? This is another one I want to talk about. If you live in Florida, maybe you do, maybe you think about it. Do you feel like the real world and Disney start to collide? Because I love the fact that when I go to Disney, I escape the real world. Do you feel like, because, you know, a lot of friends have said to me, okay, Michael, you have to remember, this is not just a vacation forever place. You'd still be working. Right. And you know, I'd still have my other job, to, be able to pay for going to Disney and the cruises and all of that. But does it feel like, you understand what I'm saying? Like you lose the magic in terms of it's no longer the real world. It just becomes part of your everyday. That's, again, a fear of mine. I'm so excited to move to Florida. I may have a party for any and all my Disney friends in the area. And of course, you would always be welcome to come visit our place. Rebecca, how exciting. I'd love to. That would be, wow, that sounds amazing. Does Pegasus get dusty? How do you clean him? He doesn't get too dusty. He's okay. Found your channel recently, and I've done a video marathon, Fabio. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoy it. I avoid certain programs on TV and movies. Right. You want to stay positive. Love to try and be positive, happy in each day. Michael, can you explain Golden Oaks and 4 private residences? Sure. Golden Oaks is the community right next, actually, on Disney property. On Disney property, you can buy a home. I believe homes that start, when I first looked, it was like 1.6 million. It might be 2 million now for a home at Golden Oaks. But you live on property. You're actually relatively close to Fort Wilderness and pretty close to everything, actually. And the homes are themed very elegantly for not, I wouldn't say subtle, but intricate yet extremely sophisticated Disney theme. It's a dream of mine to live there. It really is. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is by far my favorite event. Right. It's an amazing event. It really is. When I go to disconnect, no TV, radio, outside, anything. Exactly, Sonny. It's a great way to disconnect. If you could change one ride at Hollywood Studios, which one would it be? One ride at Hollywood Studios. Does it count to want to bring the Great Movie Ride back? I'm sure Mickey's Runaway Railroad will be great. I'm sure it is. But yeah, I'd love to see that come back. Good question. That's a really good one. I can't think of any besides that one off the top of my head. Getting solo for the first time, advice for dining without feeling awkward. Going solo. Oh, Holly, good question. And yes, thank you for your comment on the moving to Florida video. South Florida, not a bad idea. Going solo. Have a plan, know what you want to do, but also have time to take it easy. That's always my advice. If you're going solo for the first time, have a plan so you can follow up and say, okay, actually, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. Here's what I'm going to do. So you're never like in the middle, kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm lost. You never have that feeling. Instead, you always know what to do. If you write a book, I suggest you call it Waves of Disney. How to keep the magic here or there. How to keep the magic here or there. I love that title. Dreamers Empire. I love that title. What are your thoughts on the new Pixar Fest? Oh, do you see the pictures of some of those? The Tumblr. The Tumblr is really cool. I'm going to talk about that more in tomorrow's video. But they also have like these, I think they're popcorn buckets of like Buzz Lightyear. Those are amazing. Do you have any more Waves of Disney buttons? I would be happy to, because I'm worried you will run out. Yes, I have a feeling I might. I'd be happy to send you one. Just send me a piece of mail, and I'll be happy to send you. That way I have your address, and I can send you a piece of mail. Once I have it, by the way, I don't keep addresses. I just copy it, put it on an envelope, send you something, and then I erase it. Just protect privacy. Did you hear about Walt Disney World Today app where you can watch the event thing from the parks on your phone or tablet? No, I didn't. I have to look into that. Thank you. I live in Florida. However, not many live near Orlando. Disney is still big in South Florida. However, it takes 3 hours. But if you live in Florida, it would be better getting a timeshare. Exactly. Pretty excited about the new trailer for Incredibles 2. I actually still haven't seen it. I still have not. I've been so busy. I still have not seen it. Michael, have you seen the new? Okay, I just answered that. No, I haven't seen it yet. I meant to watch it. I ran out of time. I've been just trying to do a lot of things. So you can imagine, busy. Living near Disney makes your time at the park not feel rushed. That's such a positive. Disney Cruisers. Nice name, by the way. I feel like that's such a big part of it because, I took this picture as an example, and I remember standing still to make. And I'm able to take pictures like this and others, which I actually posted. I posted one with Ariel today, and I was using to get pictures like the one I have of Ariel. To get detail like that in a picture, I had to really, pay attention to photography, and I love that kind of photography. I love vlogging. Vlogging is number one for me. I think it always has been, but probably will be. But I love photography as well, and when I'm able to really sit back, relax, and take those pictures, it's a great feeling. I don't even see your comment. Hi, Michael. Just tuning in. Are you going to Walt Disney World for the 4th this year? You know it, Nancy. I'll be there 4th of July. If you see me there, come say hi. I will post the trailer for your Facebook page. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And on the family group. Right now on your computer. It will pull on your computer right now. Oh, okay. Yes, I know. Exactly. So you can take those pictures, really relax. It's such good thoughts about whether or not living there is right for you. It's a thought process that I'm still thinking about. I'll let you know. Of course, you'll be the first to know, but there's a lot of factors there. There are a lot of factors there. So we'll see. Don't worry. A lot of things in the future for what we're doing. I always wanted to go for 4th of July, but the crowds and the heat seem to scare me away. Don't worry, Nancy. You are not alone there. The crowds and the heat should scare anyone. Yeah, so it's hot, it's crowded, but those fireworks are worth it. I will say right now, and you see me going during a lot of crowded times of year. I actually prefer going during less crowded times of year. That's why I have so many videos about going during less crowded times. But I enjoy the events that draw the crowds, so that's why I go. Which park do you prefer on the 4th? Magic Kingdom for me on the 4th. That's where I'll be. Michael, would you rather Havana Star Wars Resort or Haunted Mansion themed restaurant? Star Wars Resort. Yeah, it just seems like there's more to do there. Are you going to do a studio trailer? Oh, solo trailer reaction. I have to do that. There's so many things I have to do. I will hopefully get to them soon. Michael, you know what's the best? Oh my gosh. Michael, oh my gosh. Only you know what's best for you, Michael. You'll make the right choice, right? And time will tell, because there could be maybe a year down the road, 2 years down the road, 6 months down the road. You don't know what happens. We'll see. There's a lot of things to think about. Really are. I'm missing so many comments. Which philosophy of the 2 Disney CEOs do you agree with more? Expanding by building parks or buying companies? That's a really good question. I don't think I can answer it just one or the other. I would probably do a combination of those. Buying companies, buying IPs is very important. Disney's been doing that for a long time, longer than many people know. Just buying the ideas, but they also are big into building parks and areas. So I would say a combination of the two. I think building new areas is very important. I am missing some comments here, so just followed your Facebook page. Thank you. The locals who vlog from Walt Disney World don't seem to have lost the magic. They seem to love it there. Exactly, Holly. It's a very good point. Just followed your Facebook page. Thank you. Would you consider quitting your job and working at Castaway Cay as a cast member? Probably not. No, it's I love to be able to visit Castaway Cay, and if I continue to move up and job and do, if I grow on YouTube, I can also go to Castaway Cay even more. So a lot of factors. $2,200. Which do you think is a better deal? 2 adults. I missed your comment. We're going to Disney in September, the same time as you, and we're able to book Animal Kingdom Lodge for $1,900, including tickets for 6 days. Wow, but if they were offer free dining at Coronado, it would be around $2,200. Which do you think is a better deal? Animal Kingdom Lodge. Instantly. That's very quick. It's just worth it for the theming. Really hoping to get one of the Animal Kingdom Anniversary Special Edition Magic Bands. They've been on sale for a while. Likelihood of them still having any on Friday. Likely. I would say very likely. What's your favorite ride in each park right now? Good question. I would say Animal Kingdom is Flights of Passage. Magic Kingdom, at the moment, Space Mountain. Epcot would be Soarin'. And Hollywood Studios are a Rock and Roller Coaster at the moment. Travel days are my favorite vlogs, which would be gone if you live there. True, but I'd still be traveling other places, like for a Disney cruise, for Disneyland in California, for Alani, for all these different places that I'd want to still be traveling. And that's another point for me. This is a very Michael-specific point. If I was there, I would be going to Disney more frequently, but I also would plan to travel more frequently. That means from Florida to Disneyland, on cruises, Alani, and overseas parks. You see what I mean? So there'd still be a significant amount of travel. But then all of my expenses that I use at Disney World, or a lot of them, for staying at the resorts would suddenly shift to go to more cruises and Alani and all these places. So that's a factor. Michael, what is the most relaxing Disney park? For me, I'm going to say Epcot, just because that Flower and Garden Festival to me always feels so relaxing. And there's a case for Animal Kingdom too. Try the cinnamon roll burger on the secret menu at All Star Movies. I did see that one. I want to try that one in the future. Is Flights of Passage called Flights of Passage or Flights of Passage? Flights of Passage. S, plural. On the Disney app, it says Flight of Passage. Oh. If it says it on the Disney app, then I have it wrong. Flight of Passage. Most underrated rides at each of the Disney parks. Oh my gosh, these are tough questions. I'm going to say an underrated one at, let's say Magic Kingdom. An underrated one there I would say Ariel's Undersea Adventure in the shells. It just seems to always be empty. I don't know why, and it's still a lot of fun. I don't know. Have you ever been to the water parks around the 4th of July? Our Florida annual passes are blacked out during that time, but we may want to make a weekend trip. I am planning to go to the water parks on this next adventure. So I love the water parks during July. It's hot. It's perfect for it. Florida residents can get an annual water park pass that isn't blacked out for a little over $100. One of the best deals if you live in Florida. Just saying. Absolutely agree. I can see that. And then if you think about living in a house, do you need a pool, or you can just go to the water parks? Epcot is relaxing now, but I'm sure it will change with renovations. True. Quentin, how do you hang up your magic bands? I like the setup. There is a hook at almost the ceiling here, and they all just hang down. What Disney YouTubers do you watch? Several. I watch many, and there are actually many of them on my 12 Days of Magic Countdown to Christmas. If you go back to those videos, you can find a lot of different YouTubers who I mentioned. Beyond Burger, Port Orleans French Quarter. I got to try that one. Michael, you should make Disney burgers on Cooking with Michael. There's an idea. David, very good idea. Cooking with Michael. I've got to get back to that. There are so many things I've got to do. I've just been so busy, as you can imagine, but there's a lot of things to do very, very soon. Let me know if you have any other questions, comments. This has been a very general Q&A. I love being able to answer your questions, though, and be able to have a little discussion with you on Saturday. Great Q&A, though. This has been a great one. Michael, could YouTube vlogs be lucrative enough to be a full-time job? Absolutely, yes. Being on YouTube does have its advantages in terms of being able to go on more trips. So I'm able to, the more in our community, the more people who watch the videos, the more I can go on adventures. So I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it a lot. I'm guessing that has a follow-up question. Would I ever do it full time? Have I thought about it? Yes, I have. I have thought about doing that full time, which led me to that video. I don't know what the future holds. I am positive in every regard. Whether it never becomes a full-time thing, or if it does, I'm still going to be just as happy. Being able to share the magic with you brings me so much joy and happiness. It really does. So I want you to know that. And I never want any of you to feel like you're devalued in any way. Like, oh, Michael just wants to grow. We could say the same number forever, and I would be just as happy. I'm honest. I'd be honest with you. It allows me to go more frequently, the more people in our community, but you mean so much. There's so many names that are familiar from the beginning. There are many names who have been here since way back, and many new names too, which I really appreciate. So I can't thank you enough for being a part of our community and helping me go on so many adventures. It means a great deal. Where are you staying on your next trip? Pop Century, saving money. Does anybody know if, oh my gosh, missing comments, Kim. Um, anyone know if you can buy a perch separate if you already have a banshee? Yes, you can. Good question, Kim. Rebecca, you inspired my best friend and I to go on a 7-day cruise on the Fantasy in December after I graduate with a pre-law degree. I'm excited for you. Congratulations on that degree, and I know you're going to have a great time. If you could bring over any attraction from one of the international parks, which one would it be? For me, it would be the Journey into the Center of the Earth from Tokyo. I have not seen. I try not to watch too many on-ride videos because I want to go one day to the Asia parks, and I want to be surprised. So I'll let you know once I go. I'll go, and then I'll let you know. Have you ever gotten any of the food recipes at Town Hall at Magic Kingdom? I have a book of recipes. Maybe they're in there. Maybe. We appreciate you. Well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. How are we able to make a video every day? Hard work. So I come back from work, I make a video, I edited it, I go to sleep, go to work the next day. So it's a very quick one. Every free moment is making videos, but I enjoy it, and that's the key. I love doing it, and I hope you can tell. Are you going to do another birthday mail time again? Yes, that'll probably be our next mail time. Will be birthday mail. Oh, we might have to work on that. Have you ever eaten at Cinderella's Royal Table? That is one I'm hoping to go back to very soon. Thank you for bringing it up, because there's a video about the character meet and greet ones that I'm going to make that one very soon. So that's one that I want to go back to again soon. I haven't been in years. I love watching you because you're so positive and honest. I really appreciate it. I hope to always be for you. Your thoughts on Andy's lunchbox menu? Disappointed. Oh, I'm sorry, you're disappointed. I think it looks good. I do. Some people say, Michael, it doesn't look like it's enough. And I totally understand that. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. The barbecue brisket melt looks amazing. And that's the thing about Disney. There are 360, 70 dining locations at Disney. So if I just get some burger here or some snack there, I'm in good shape. I really am. So that's, I don't want to sneeze here. That's how I feel about it. I can grab a snack here. It's great. I can keep on going. So that's how I feel about it. Michael, do you shoot multiple videos each day or one every day? Oh, you like getting technical with me, David? It depends. On the weekends, usually I can shoot 2, usually. If I really got to, figure it all out. You have to tell me if you like hearing about the process. On the weekdays, usually I can get 1. Sometimes if I come back late from work, I have to edit the next day, but sometimes it runs into each other. Michael, you are doing great on daily YouTube videos. Smaller channels like yours usually can't do that. Keep it up. It keeps me happier too. I'm glad you enjoy it, E-Man. I'm glad you enjoy it. Michael is very dedicated to the group. Someone I always admire. It means a great deal, Rebecca. Do you plan on eating on California Grill? I actually ate there not too long ago. You can find it in, was that the May vlog? I'm losing track. It's really good. The sushi is amazing. No healthy options yet. That's a good point. Wasn't there, wait, there's a turkey sandwich, multigrain turkey sandwich. I thought it was pretty good. Let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. The Pop-Tart thing looked awesome. I saw that. I'm looking forward to trying it. My cousin went to Pixar Fest at Disneyland yesterday, and it was amazing. Oh, I heard good things. Max, how much will you pay for Disney cereal that has the same thing as Lucky Charms? I don't know. I'm not sure. Quentin, for school project, we are supposed to make a snack on a budget, and I'm decided to make a Dole Whip, and I'm using your video to help me. Oh, I'm so glad that helped. I'm so glad to hear it. Can you do another 50 facts about me video? I don't know if I can think up 50 more things. I cannot imagine that. I can't. I was so difficult to come up with 100 facts. Let me tell you. Do a behind the scenes vlog of your videos. I will get to that one day. I do want to do a studio tour and a behind the scenes. We'll do that. Yes, our Facebook group is My Disney Family. You can find it on Facebook if you want. Michael, if you could go to any international Disney park, which one would you go to? Tokyo, Disneyland, Disney Sea, Japan. I want that to be the first one. Have to head out. Go enjoy your weekend. I totally understand. Yes, another 50 facts. Oh my gosh. You want another 50 facts, Vicky? I will do my best. That might be down the road. I might have to make that in the future when I have more facts. I would love to see the behind the scenes vlog. Paula, I will try and work on that. There's very little healthy foods at Walt Disney World. Well, I feel like they're trying to work on that, but I can understand where you come from there. Doing well, Liam. Thank you. How are you? Got any tips for pics of Dole Whip donut? Looks amazing. Oh yes, that Dole Whip donut. I want to try that. That looks so good. When you are set up early for the fireworks, what do you do with the 1 to 2 hours before the fireworks start? I try not to be on my phone too much. I might take pictures, but I try to relax, talk to friends who I see, and take it all in. I'm only there for a limited time, so I really just try to look at everything, take it all in with my eyes. I'm a Disneyland pass holder and going to Pixar Fest at the end of the week. It looks really cool. I want to go. I wish I could go. Can you give us another costume hint, please? Quentin, I don't know if I can. I cannot think of a good hint. Honestly, I can't. I can't think of anything. I'm looking over here. I can't think of anything. Honestly, I can't. I will try and come up with a hint for next live stream. I promise. 10 facts, maybe 10 facts. 50 more facts about Michael. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh, E-Man. I cannot. E-Man. I can't think of a single one. We need adventures with Michael. I love going on adventures with you. Michael, did you have any interest on it? Did you have any internet on a Disney cruise? You can buy it, but I decided not to. I love being disconnected. It's great. Keep it a secret. Yeah, I can't give a good enough hint that wouldn't give it away. Is the Facebook group profile pic the Epcot Spaceship Earth? It is. Yes, it is. Can't wait to see everything Toy Story Land has to offer. Can't wait to see the vlogs. It's going to be a lot of fun. If able, can you post a pic of your other work desk? No, I can't. Yeah, my other work is, they like to be private. Michael, which food is better, Walt Disney World or Disney Cruise Line? I prefer... I hesitate there. They're different. They're unique. Somehow I like Disney Cruise Line better, but keep in mind, you're going to if I was going to California Grill and Arcousie's and, you know, all the 5-star dining at Disney World at the same time, that'd be different. But you're going to 5-star dining with that Disney cruise every night. And at Disney World, I'm going to, you know, not 5-star dining. I'm going to get, you know, mac and cheese. And that's fine. But that's just priorities. You know, I don't know. What about 50 pictures of Michael growing up Disney? Oh, actually, I was going through some older videos of me as like a toddler and young Michael at Disney. I might have to do a throwback. That'll take some time though to put those together. Cruise question. Okay, good questions. I'm ready. Okay, last minute questions, then I've got to go. Cruise questions. Can you use the Wi-Fi on ship to FaceTime? Yes, you can. I actually saw a guest FaceTiming. I'm concerned about leaving my pets alone for a week. I'm paranoid about their safety. Yes, you can. I saw someone FaceTiming on the cruise ship, so you can. Once the Skyliner comes to Pop Century and the hotel prices go up, where will your home resort be? That's a good question. I don't know. I will let you know, because those prices definitely will be going up when the Skyliner comes around. Michael, it's been a long time since I've been able to catch one of your live streams. Hi, Fernanda. Great to see you. Chelsea, that would be interesting. A throwback. I'll have to look back. That's a lot of footage. Believe it or not, those are on VHS tapes. Do you remember, you may not remember it. Some of our family might not be old enough to remember it. There are VHS tapes. There are even other tapes that are like those, what do you call 8-inch tape, 8-inch like cassette type things. In the old video camera, you put it in and it would close and the thing would go and go down. We have old footage. And I love being on the camera and all these things. I've done camera stuff a lot of my life. I'm so excited for Toy Story Land in 76 days. It's going to be good. Can't wait. You can see the countdown right there. Ohana has 2 different breads, breakfast bread and the bread you can do for dinner. Do you have any recipe for the dinner bread? I will look into that. Gotta run. Have a great weekend. So do I in a minute. Michael, what would you rate the Disney Dream versus the Wonder? Oh my gosh. I did a video about this. Go watch that video. The Dream versus the Wonder. I did an in-depth review and my thoughts about it. Camcorder tapes. Do you remember that? That is quite a throwback. You put the tapes in there and you close it and the thing goes down. That's funny. That's really funny. Anyway, I'm going to get going here. Thank you so much for being a part of today's live stream. So glad I could share it with you today. There was a lot to talk about today. Today was a great live stream. I'm so glad that you had so many great comments. We could share in it together. So many thoughts of the future. 76 days before our adventure together. Don't worry. I will be vlogging the whole thing and it's going to be a lot of fun. You are so humble. Oh, it's important. My good friend and mentor, taught me the importance. No matter who you are, we're all human. Very important. Met you last summer at Grand Floridian. We are doing live streams. You are so gracious. Just wondering if you're still working, oh my gosh, on your diet. Yes, I've got to get back to it. When you go on a cruise, you can get thrown off, let me tell you, big time. So working on that diet, I'll continue on it. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Have an absolutely wonderful weekend. Enjoy it. I'll see you all real soon. Thanks again for being a part of the magic with me.